In the remake of Silent Hill 2, James visits the Brookhaven Hospital together with Maria in search of Laura. They navigate through the empty hospital and eventually reach the second floor. It is at this point that Maria begins to feel unwell. She goes into an empty room and sits on the bed. When questioned by James, she dismisses his concern, saying that it is probably just a hangover. Then she takes a pill from an unknown bottle and lies down to rest. Progressing further in the hospital unlocks additional cutscenes involving Maria. In the third cutscene, Maria is gone, but her pill bottle remains on the bedside table. Upon closer inspection of the bottle, the label appears heavily blurred. However, the word white is barely legible. For those familiar with the Silent Hill series, this comes as no surprise. The word most likely refers to the herb White Claudia, which grows around Silent Hill. Its seeds have hallucinogenic properties and have been used in ancient religious ceremonies. These properties have led to speculation that White Claudia is used in the production of a drug called PTV, which is commonly taken by tourists. In the remake, the gazebo in the Brookhaven Hospital garden contains a bottle of White Claudia. It is a necessary item for the aptly named Bliss ending. Knowing what Maria's pills might contain changes the perspective of the cutscene. It implies that Maria may be addicted to White Claudia and is experiencing withdrawal symptoms, which she dismisses as just a hangover. Several identical bottles can be found in the Otherworld section of the hospital. They are on the bedside table in a room where heavy breathing, like that of a person on a ventilator, can be heard. Assuming the heavy breathing references the dying Mary, does the presence of the bottles in the room imply that Mary took the pills? To answer that question, a closer look at the pill bottle is needed. Specifically, its texture. As already mentioned, despite the blurring, the word white is still legible. Unfortunately, the other words on the label remain unreadable. However, with some image processing, the blur can be reversed. This reveals that the recipient of the drug is actually Mary Sunderland. Taking the prescription at face value raises several questions. Why was Mary in possession of a drug made from White Claudia? Was it prescribed by her doctor? If so, who was the doctor? And why would this drug be prescribed? Could White Claudia have been used as a treatment for her illness, or perhaps as a way to help her cope with it? Alternatively, the drugs might not be a literal reference, but rather a manifestation of James's psyche. Does his subconscious desire bliss so intensely that it presents itself in this form? While it is possible to endlessly speculate on this, I will refrain from doing so in this video. That said, if you have any theories or thoughts on your own, feel free to share them in the comments below.
Don't worry, I'll be right back.